holding our breath in anticipation at finding out who will be the UK's biggest loser. Right now, we're moments away from learning which of our 8 runners-up will win a stunning holiday for 2 in the Maldives. We have weighed 5 so far. Sam is at the top of our board with a transformation total of 37%. But will it be enough for Sam to win the holiday? Or could Katie, Barney or Martin throw a Dartry pound in the works? Katie, onto the scales. Katie, how much in love with your new look are you?
Yeah, it's really good, but I'm not quite where I want to be yet.
Where do you want to be?
Probably another couple of stone.
Wouldn't we all? Now, when you first came to the house, you weighed 15 stone and 3 pounds. Let's find out what your slender new weight is. You now weigh 12 stone and 5 pounds, Katie. You've lost 2 stone and 12 pounds. That's fantastic. Let's find out what your transformation total is. That all-important figure tonight. Your weight loss percentage is 18.8%. Fat loss, 9.7%. A total of 28.5%. Well done, you. Stay here for a sec. Katie, that puts you into 3rd position. Samantha still leads. Nadine in 2nd, you're 3rd. Then Paul, Tamara and Tracy. Well done, Katie. Keep up the good work. OK, Barney, it's your turn. I'd like to know, does your mum put on the fridge no grazing still?
Well, she still tells me off when I have the odd bad thing, but she's pretty supportive of everything I do, so...
That's what mums are for,
yeah,
keep you in check.
Me in line.
Exactly. Now, Barney, when we first saw you, you were 21 stone and 1 pound. Onto the scales, let's find out what you weigh now. Barney, you weigh 15 stone, 1 pound. You've lost 6 stone, Barney. Come on down, we'll have a look. Are you shocked at that?
That's a lot more than I thought I'd
lost. Well, let's see what that means for you up here. So your weight loss is 28.5%. Your fat loss is 17.9%. Your total is 46.4%. So, Barney, that puts you into 1st position. Dropping Samantha down to 2nd, then Nadine, Katie, Paul, Tamara and Tracy. Barney, well done. You better go and say sorry to Sam for bumping her off the top spot.
Take it with you.
Now, we have got 1 more person still to be weighed. You could change everything. Martin, onto the scales. Martin, this final weigh-in will decide who goes to the Maldives. Are you feeling any pressure at this particular moment in time?
No, no pressure at all.
No?
Maybe just a little bit.
Who will you take if you do win?
Somebody special. That could work.
Right, Martin, when you came into the Biggest Loser house, you weighed 18 stone and 9 pounds.
Yeah.
Let's find out what you are tonight. Onto the scales. Martin, you weigh 14 stone, 1 pound. You've lost 4 stone and 8 pounds. It's fantastic. Is it enough? Let's find out. Come on. You don't want to know, do you?
Not really.
OK. At the moment, Barney is taking the holiday. Can you do it? Your weight loss, Martin, is 24.5%. Your fat loss is 19.2%. Your transformation total is 43.7. Barney! Barney, come and join me. Barney, come on, come up here. Martin, well done, but unfortunately... Well done, though, Martin. Good effort. Barney, you won the holiday! Oh, now then, Angie is up here with some lovely flowers. Come up here, chaps. Come on up. Oh, Barney, how do you feel?
Shocked.
Did you think that you would do it? Did you think that you would lose so much?
I honestly thought when I saw Martin that he would win it. He looks fantastic.
But so do you not think, Angie?
He's just blown me away. I mean, think about that week 1. Look at where you are, look what he's done. He's just, I mean, you're amazing. That is your holiday.
Are you going to take Angie?
Can I come?
I want to come. We'll have a fight maybe about it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Angie...
Not a good idea.
Angie, to sum up what Barney was like to train.
Yeah. Well,
Was it
actually,
easy? Was he a little bit cantankerous?
He was cantankerous. Yeah, you know, we had some tough times, Barney, didn't we, in the beginning?
What was the toughest, do you think? What bit was the most difficult?
Press up. In fact, do you want to give me some?
Please.
You could do it, Barney. No, I think the toughest time was getting Barney to really believe in himself. I mean,
yeah.
I knew he had it in him. You know, I could see it, but he just didn't quite believe it. The minute he got that, there was no looking back. And the minute he got a kettlebell in his hand, that was it, wasn't it, Barney?
Yeah.
How are you getting on with the kettlebell?
I'm doing fine with them. They're really good. That's my main training is kettlebells. So.
Yeah. And what about your new look? Have you got more to go? You happy?
Oh, believe me, he's
Obviously.
got more to go.
Oh,
I'm not finished with him.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you going to go on holiday with him then and sort him out?
I'm gonna definitely stay in touch with Barney, and you know he's got a long way to go yet. So watch this space, because this is going to be an amazingly awesome fit guy.
But how did you manage it? Because you left the house because of an illness, but it must have been very difficult for you to carry that on.
When I left the house, it did kind of crush my confidence a bit.
Yeah.
Because I got to a point where I thought I had a chance of being the Biggest Loser, but this is just as good. So.
Exactly. You're such a great inspiration, and don't forget, you have won a fantastic holiday.
I can't believe
to the
it.
Maldives. Can you believe it? You're going to be pampered. You can swim, snorkel, all
He
sorts.
deserves it.
You do deserve
He
it.
deserves it.
Totally, Barney, everyone. You so deserve it. Now, if you think that you've got what it takes to become next year's Biggest Loser, why not log on to our website, which is livingtv.co.uk, and download an application form from the Biggest Loser site. Well, that's the runners-up prize revealed. All that's left is to find out who will be tonight's Biggest Loser. Will it be Aaron, Mark, or Nat? Find out after the break. to the final of the Biggest Loser UK. Before the break, Barney became the luckiest runner-up in the land by winning a fantastic holiday to the Maldives. And now we are just moments away from finding out if Aaron, Nat or Mark could be the UK's biggest loser and gain a few extra pounds, in this case £25,000, to take away with them. Before we feast our eyes on him, let's just remind ourselves of the first time we saw Aaron.
I've got a good pair of legs, I know that. Being eaten at the wrong times, drinking too much. I don't like this, I don't like the fat back either. I used to be a lot slimmer. And I was maybe drinking between 12 and 18 pints a night. And that was 6 nights a week. I'm 20 now, I'm out of condition, I'm looking older than I am. I've seen the doctor and he said on his scale that it was morbidly obese. I left there and I went straight across the road and I had a pant.
That was then, but this is now. Are you ready to see the new look Aaron? Yes! Of course you are. Come on in, Aaron. Oh, Aaron. You look so amazing. You look so amazing.
Feel it.
Do you feel amazing? Oh, what an absolutely awesome transformation. Now, you had to go to the doctors much earlier on, before you came on the Biggest Loser house, and said if you didn't lose weight, you could face an early death.
Definitely.
Not now, is it?
No, I have regular checkups now.
Yeah.
I was on blood pressure tablets before. They're gone. Blood pressure's fine, heartbeat's fine. I've added 20 years on, I think. Unless I get knocked down by a bus.
So, and are you making the ladies, you know, their heartbeats race a little?
I get a second glance now, which I never
Do you?
used to get, yeah.
Wonderful
which is nice.
stuff.
And I've been noticed in the shops.
Oh, brilliant. Well, let's have a look at how life has changed for you since you've left the house. Let's take a look now.
Before I actually entered the Biggest Loser house, a workout for me would probably be lifting my spoon up to have my breakfast, lifting my cup up to have my coffee, my 3-minute walk to work, and my 3-minute walk home. Waking up in the morning now, I've got so much energy. I want to get to the gym, spend time with my niece. I want to fit everything in, but there's not enough hours in a day now. Whereas before, I couldn't be bothered with life. Now I've got my life back, and there's no way I'm giving it back.
I'm proud of Aaron because he's done it for himself and for Ellie. And the thing is, if he can do it, then I feel that anybody can do it.
Skinny Aaron.
Skinny Aaron. Brilliant.
The first week, it was a big shock to the system. I hadn't done exercise for 10 years, so to actually get up at 7 o'clock in the morning and go straight to the gym without having my breakfast of my sausage and bacon, I thought I'm not going to last very long doing this. It was emotionally quite draining for the first couple of weeks.
I blubbered like a big tart, I think the word is.
You've lost 14 pounds in 1 week.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I lost 9 pounds, which made me this week's biggest loser. I was very pleased.
But after week 5, I was becoming a little bit more competitive within the house, wanting to lose more weight, and the exercise got easier.
Beautiful. Very impressed, Aaron.
Aaron's just an inspiration to me, and if there's anyone that's going to push me, it's going to be him. Thanks to the big guys.
Right, yeah.
We've kind of become like brother and sister while we've been here, and I know what it means to him to actually win the title.
I'm more determined than ever to win this competition, to be the biggest loser, so that when I go home, people see a new me.
I used to wear this probably every day for work. No, that's just a joke. They were a 56 waist and they were tight on me. And now I can put them directly over my jeans, which are a 36 waist. I've lost 20 inches in my stomach. So my legs aren't so bad really, they're my best feature. But the thing I'm most pleased about is the muscles on my upper body. And as you see now, I've actually 36 stomach and it doesn't stick out when I put my jeans on.
The change in Aaron since he's come out of the house, it's immense. And I mean, we were always going for a drink the other day and he was chatting girls up. And he seemed to be getting quite far with them. And it was really nice to see him like that.
And he was always a nice lad, but his confidence has grown. Probably go home with a woman now rather than a Chinese.
Now I'm this size, I'm more confident. I come into the pub, I'll talk to girls, and they'll talk to me back. They don't just stick one finger up at me. So it's a big confidence booster when you get a second glance. Long may they continue.
You've got so much support there. It's been lovely, and you just look absolutely phenomenal. But I've got to ask Mark, your trainer, what's going on in your mind?
Oh my God, so many things. Aaron, you know when we first met, you said, I won't let you down. And I tell you what, you've just exceeded my wildest hopes for you. And, you know, when we first met, by your own admission, you blubbered like a big girl. And I tell you what, I'm doing the same. I'm so proud of you, and you're an inspiration. I'm so lucky I've worked with you.
Oh, that's wonderful. And I know... now, I know that Mark... Aaron, I know that you want to tell Mark that you want to train to be a personal trainer, don't you?
It's a total change in career now.
Can you believe it?
I've left the bookmakers. I'm becoming a personal fitness pro.
And you know what,
I'm
Aaron,
going to train obese children.
Wonderful. Brilliant. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Take your seat. Good luck to you, but there is some tough competition for you this evening. Well, here's how Nat looked before she started her battle.
These are all right if they were sort of 18 sizes smaller. I don't like my bum. This is terrible. Flabby arms. It's too big. 2 airplane seat size, I think. Or when I go out on a night on the town and I get men staring at me and saying, oh, you shouldn't be wearing that, look at the size of you. Some friends who look amazing, they all fit. I go out with them and I'm just like the clown waddling along with them. Something that hits me that I'm too overweight, health-wise, going shopping for clothes. I go home and have a cry and I'm upset. But I don't never show it to my family.
Well, let's get her in. We can't wait any longer. Come in, Nat. You look absolutely sensational. Oh, how are you feeling?
I'm not emotional.
No, I know that you were very emotional in the house, weren't you? And you
Never.
There were a lot of demons for you in the house that you've managed to overcome. Let's find out how life has changed for you outside the house.
Since leaving the Biggest Loser house, I have carried on my exercise, especially circuit training that I do in my garden. Mark will be proud because I'm up there, up and down on my step, and I'm boxing, and it really gets the sweat on. The thing that filled me most with dread was the exercise that I was going to have to do, and I thought, I'm not going to keep up with the fitter people.
Come on, let's do another 10 seconds like this. Let's go fast. 1, 2.
After you've trained, you just feel, my God, what have I accomplished? And I feel so great. But at the time, it hurts. But no pain, no gain.
She's now getting a belief that she can do these things physically as well as mentally.
Good. What do we want, Nat? Confidence!
This has given her a huge boost to her confidence. I can see that so clearly as soon as she came out of the house. Different person. The first morning that she woke up here, she was down here in the garden at 8 o'clock. She was actually running up the garden, and I just stopped in my tracks. I didn't honestly think I'd ever see her run again. I'm sorry, but I didn't. I haven't seen Natalie run for 9 years, and it's wonderful.
So much happiness at the moment. It's just genuine, and I'm just really excited, and I'm just soaking it all up because I'm just loving it. It's great fun.
Nat and cooking, it was never really something you witnessed. It was more of just, she perhaps would come in, boil the kettle, add some hot water to something, and I don't really think you can kind of call that cooking.
I was prepared when I went into the Biggest Loser house to try the food.
Go on, bite into it. It's all right. It's not going to do you any harm.
Right.
Go for it.
I just thought, OK, this is appetisers, this is fantastic, bring on the rest of the food. I had a mushroom and carrot and everything raw, and I thought, this is nice, you can actually taste the real flavour in it, and it was natural and clean. Along with a new look me, I have a new look fridge, which is green and fresh and healthy,
Before I had like cardboard and pizzas and cheese and microwave packaging. Now it's all green and fresh. I'm sticking to the blue team diet because it's worked for me.
Me and my mum were just absolutely over the moon about what she's achieved and how well she's done. She's done the whole family proud. Shopping with my sissy in a normal shop, not out of catalogues. See, I get little tops like this.
Something like this.
That's really nice.
What, you like it?
Yeah.
Something that I would wear, you would.
Can I borrow it when you put it?
You've never borrowed my clothes. I've always worn tents and polo shirts. Why don't you want to borrow them?
Well,
let's see what I can do. I can still be the biggest loser. I'm just really excited. I'm just going to go for it, give them a run for their money, go for the money, and be the biggest loser.
Now, your mum says that you've got a lot more confidence now. Would you agree?
I just feel amazing. I mean, I'm just living life, and it's the start of a new life, and it's just a new beginning.
Wonderful. Now, I've got to ask your trainer, Mark, how much faith did you have in her to pull it off?
You know what? When I first met you, I saw a twinkle in your eye, and I knew if I could capture the emotion inside you, you could do anything you wanted. And we had our ups and downs, didn't we, Nat?
Love, hate.
Love to hate him is something you say. But you know what? I remember at one of the down points during the house, and it was an emotional roller coaster for all of us, me, Angie, every one of the contestants. And I said, you know, you're an ambassador for all the other Nats watching at home who think they can't do it. You've got to show them you can. And you know, you used to have fear. You've got freedom now, honey. I'm so proud of you.
Excellent. Thank you, Mark. What will it mean, Natty, if you do win it? And what will you do with the money?
If I win it, it'd just be a shock. And if I win the money, I'd like to buy your car.
That's fine. I'm sure we can do a deal. Now, take a seat. Good luck to you. Now then, both of you are facing stiff competition, of course, from our third finalist, and that is Mark.
I don't like my arms. I don't like my stomach. I don't like my legs anymore. I've got great ankles. And the cheeky smile. Well, I'm sat here now sweating like crazy and just quite embarrassed about it and just thinking, you know, how awful that must look. It's just like any addiction, I suppose. I can't kick it at the moment. So I'm quite a confident, outgoing, happy-go-lucky person, and that's because you just stick a mask up. Everything else goes on inside, really.
What a difference diet and exercise makes. Get in here, Mark. Mark, you just you look so fantastic. Now, I know that at one point when you were at your heaviest, you did actually break a chair, did you not?
A chair or two, actually,
A chair or two, but no longer. Let's have a catch-up and see how you've been getting on since you've left the Biggest Loser house.
I'm a wedding photographer, and, you know, the grooms just used to look at me and see the fat bloke taking the pictures, whereas now they seem to be a bit more jealous when I talk to the bride. I've just looked over towards that light. That's beautiful, that is. Well done. That's fantastic. That's $1 million, that is. I was at a point in my life where I'd given up on trying to lose weight, and if I can do it, anyone can do it.
When he was in the house, I'd missed him a lot, but I think it was worth it for him to be so much healthier and so much fitter. I'd say he's more fun now, and he's more entertaining. He likes to do more things, and he's more energetic about everything.
Look at you guys. In the house, Angie got us to do things that I never thought we'd be able to do.
Now, we're going to start off with a little relay sprinting. Go! Don't stop, keep going.
I did a bit of running in the house, which felt fantastic. I felt like a young boy running around, and it makes you kind of giddy inside, you know, the fact that you can do these things again.
If you want to win, you've got to believe it. Do you believe you can win?
Yes!
Use chest. I'm stronger than Aaron.
Stronger than Aaron.
Come on!
150.
Okay. He is super fit. When I'm not saying that. I'm not exaggerating when I say that. I watch him train, I train with him. He's fitter than me now.
Kettlebells have completely changed my life. It's given me, Angie gave me a tool where I could actually exercise anytime, anywhere, and I had no excuses to hide from exercise and exertion anymore. I've changed my whole life really, and cooking's a good example of that. It's, I no longer let people cook for me. I always try and find the time to prepare meals, and I really enjoy it. It's quite relaxing. It also allows me to control what I'm eating, which is nice.
I can't describe how proud I am of Mark. I can't find the words. I don't know, I just can't find the words to say how proud and how much I think he's achieved.
Just by going to the gym and doing the kettlebell, there's quite a few changes that have started to take place as you go down your body. I've got a bicep going on, which is rather nice. That's just for you, that, Aaron. But Angie promised me a six-pack, and she's delivered really, because underneath this there's a nice solid six-pack forming, and I can feel it sort of raised here. So, and nothing hurts anymore, which is fantastic.
He's gorgeous, but he always was, truly, you know, in my eyes. He's just a thinner, gorgeous. Mark has always been possibly the best hugger in the world. But now I can get my arms right the way around him, and there's room to spare.
Everyone gets a hug from the whip, but particularly the princess. Tonight and Aaron, I hope they're doing really well, and as long as they lose a pound less than me, I'll be more than happy.
Mark, everyone who knows and loves you is very proud of you. We're all very proud of you. And I think one lady who will be super proud of you is your trainer, Angie. Angie, what have you got to say?
I'm just blown away. You look absolutely gorgeous. Can I just say, you're a handsome man. I'm just completely amazed by him. I mean, from day one, he gave everything. Absolutely everything. And, you know, he's just a really nice guy who handled himself beautifully in a quite difficult situation with dignity and strength, and I'm just, you know, incredibly proud of him.
Here, here.
He's a great guy.
Totally. Yeah.
You look amazing.
And Mark, what will it mean to win this to you?
It'd mean everything to win it, actually, because I've had a great trainer, I've got a great family, and
Totally.
I'd love to do it for them, really.
Cool. Well, good luck to you.
Thanks
Take
very
a
much.
seat. And good luck to Aaron, Nat and Mark. Now then, I'm going to now ask you all to go and get changed, to be weighed for the final time. Who is going to be the UK's biggest loser and walk away, or maybe run away, now that they've lost so much weight, with the top prize of £25,000? Join me to find out right after the break.